Have you ever opened an app like TikTok or Instagram for just a few minutes, only to look up and realize an hour has vanished? So, you're not alone. There's a powerful force quietly reshaping how we think, feel, and live our lives every single day. And no, I'm not just talking about AI. I'm talking about social media. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook have woven themselves into the fabric of modern life. Billions of us start our day by scrolling and continue to do so throughout the day, often without even noticing how much time we're losing. What started as a simple tool to connect people has evolved into something far more powerful. Many psychologists now believe these platforms are engineered not just to entertain us, but to capture our attention and hold it for as long as possible. Think about it. It's nearly impossible to find someone who is unconnected to the digital world in some way. Social media has become our modern public square, where we share opinions, express emotions, and build relationships. But unlike a real town square, this one is governed by incredibly advanced algorithms. These algorithms are the invisible puppet masters, deciding what billions of people see every single day. They are constantly learning, studying every click, every like, every share, and every second of our attention. The average person now spends several hours a day scrolling through endless feeds of short videos, notifications, likes, and comments, all competing for a slice of our focus. Every video you watch, every post you like, and every second you pause on a piece of content teaches the algorithm what keeps you hooked. Over time, it gets frighteningly good at predicting exactly what you want to see next. This creates a personalized, never-ending stream of content designed specifically for your brain. This is the very reason why just 5 minutes so easily turns into an hour or more. Behind this entire system is a powerful psychological mechanism called the dopamine loop. Dopamine is a chemical in your brain released when you experience pleasure or a reward. Every notification, every like, every new message gives your brain a tiny hit of dopamine. These small, frequent rewards encourage you to keep scrolling, to keep searching for that next interesting video or post. Over time, this builds a habit that can be incredibly difficult to break. In many ways, social media platforms use the same psychological principles that make slot machines so addictive. Your brain starts to crave that next reward even when you know you should be doing something else. This system is so effective because it taps into a fundamental human trait, our natural craving for novelty and stimulation. Our brains are hardwired to pay attention to new and interesting information. Every swipe of your thumb reveals a new video, a new opinion, a new story. Your brain gets trapped in a cycle of curiosity, always wondering what might come next. This endless what-if keeps us engaged far longer than we ever intended. But what's the cost of all this? One of the biggest consequences is the erosion of our attention span. Studies are showing that our ability to focus has been steadily declining over the last decade. The constant stream of short-form videos and rapid-fire notifications is training our brains to expect fast, easy stimulation. As a result, many people now find it much harder to concentrate on longer, more demanding tasks like reading a book, studying for an exam, or completing complex work projects. Activities that require patience and deep thought can start to feel slow, boring, or even uncomfortable. Our brains get so used to constant entertainment that the quiet, focused work feels like a struggle. This shift is especially noticeable in younger generations who've grown up with smartphones in their hands. Teachers and educators report that students today have a much harder time staying focused during long lessons or reading assignments. While technology has given us incredible access to information, it has also created an environment of perpetual distraction. Every buzz, every notification pulls our minds away from deep thinking and back into the shallow, fast-paced world of digital stimulation. Beyond our attention, social media also has a profound impact on our mental health. When we scroll through perfectly edited photos and carefully curated highlight reels of other people's lives, almost impossible not to compare. We see a version of reality that isn't real. People rarely post their failures, their struggles, or their bad days. Instead, they present a polished, idealized version of themselves, designed to look successful and happy. This constant comparison can lead to deep feelings of insecurity, anxiety, and low self-esteem. We start to believe that everyone else is happier, more successful, or living a better life. Psychologists call this the comparison trap, and it's become a defining feature of the digital age. Over time, this distorted perception of reality can seriously damage our sense of self-worth. If you ever feel this way, please remember that support is available. Talking to a friend, family member, or mental health professional can make a world of difference. There's another hidden effect of social media, the way it shapes our opinions and beliefs. The algorithms are designed to show you content you're likely to agree with. Why? Because you're more likely to engage with it. Over time, this creates what experts call an echo chamber. You're repeatedly shown the same ideas and perspectives while opposing viewpoints are filtered out. This environment reinforces your existing beliefs and can make you less open to different opinions. This phenomenon is having a massive impact on our society. Many experts believe social media echo chambers are fueling political polarization and social division. When you're only exposed to one side of an issue, it's easy to see opposing views as unreasonable or even hostile. It makes it harder for us to have constructive conversations and find common ground. But despite all these concerns, it's important to remember that social media isn't inherently evil. These platforms have also done incredible things. They've allowed people to share knowledge, build communities, and express their creativity on a global scale. Artists, educators, and entrepreneurs can now reach millions of people with a single post. Social movements have spread like wildfire, bringing attention to crucial issues that might have otherwise been ignored. And in times of crisis, social media can be a lifeline. News spreads in real time, communities organize to help each other, and individuals share life-saving information. For many, these platforms have opened up a world of learning, networking, and self-expression that was unimaginable just a generation ago. The real challenge, then, is learning how to control this technology instead of letting it control us. Many experts recommend simple but effective strategies. Set limits on your screen time. Turn off non-essential notifications and create phone-free zones or times in your day. Engaging in real-world activities like reading, exercising, spending time in nature, or having face-to-face conversations can help restore balance to our screen-saturated lives. Simply developing awareness of how these platforms work is a huge first step. When you understand that the algorithm is designed to capture your attention, you become more empowered to make conscious choices about how you use it. You can start to use the tool instead of letting the tool use you. As technology continues to advance with virtual reality, augmented reality, and even more sophisticated AI on the horizon, the influence of these digital worlds will only grow stronger. The line between our physical and digital lives will likely become even more blurred. So, the question isn't whether social media will continue to shape our world, it already is. The real question is whether we, as individuals and as a society, will learn to use these powerful tools consciously and responsibly. Will we reclaim our time and our attention, or will we remain trapped in an endless cycle of scrolling, distraction, and comparison? Ultimately, this isn't just a story about technology. It's a story about human psychology, about our attention, and about our struggle to remain in control of our own minds. The device in your pocket holds the power to educate, inspire, and connect us. But it also holds the power to silently consume our most precious resource, our time. Understanding how these systems work is the first step toward reclaiming our focus, protecting our mental health, and using technology in a way that truly serves us. Thank you for watching. If you found this valuable, consider subscribing for more content like this.